This is all you need to create awesome videos. Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com, helping you create something awesome today. Welcome back to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to teach you how to make pro videos with your iPhone. Android users, don't worry, I've got you. While you can use most of these tips for filming with your Android, I will cover a specific video just for you guys. So stay tuned, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you'll want to catch that one. There are a few specific things you need to do when shooting with your iPhone if you want pro quality videos. First of all, you have to be able to control all the settings in your phone if you really want to get the best videos. And for that, I recommend an app called Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro will give you pretty much full control over the iPhone's camera and is fantastic for managing that. I would recommend that over just the default camera app in your iPhone. One of the other tricks for shooting with your iPhone is to stop getting the autofocus to jump around. When that's happening, especially when it's happening on your face, it's not cool. So if you just actually hold down, you can actually not only do autofocus lock, but you can adjust the exposure value of your image so you can make it brighter or darker just depending on the lighting conditions. Speaking of lighting for your videos is really important, and it's actually cheap and affordable. So I'm gonna cover a little thing that you can do that will help with your lighting. I'm gonna also cover some accessories for your audio and some stabilization, and I'm gonna give you the favorite app that I use for editing videos on my smartphone. But first of all, I have to tell you guys, stop shooting vertical videos. Flip the phone and shoot horizontally. Trust me, your videos will be better. You'll stop getting the black bars on the sides of YouTube. If you're not shooting for Instagram or Snapchat, don't do this, do this. It matters. Now that we covered that, we can just move on and I can tell you guys about selfie ring lights because those really matter. If you just go ahead and put a selfie ring light on the top of your phone, this can give you external lighting and you can go ahead and flip it around and you can actually go ahead and light yourself with it whenever you need to if the lighting conditions aren't great. So that's fantastic. A lot of live streamers use this. I will link to several versions of this in the description below. Most of these are dimmable, so you won't have it completely blown out or washing out your face. You can control how much light is coming through it. So again, I'll link some options. And I think that one of the best ones is actually produced by Archon Mounts, so you'll definitely want to check that out. They also have a great stabilization rig that you can use that's similar to the Joby GorillaPod, but it's infinitely cheaper. So while I recommend the Joby GorillaPod, you might want to check that out. Speaking of, this is the Joby GorillaPod along with an adapter, and this is what I use whenever I want to get stabilization for my iPhone, and I'm just putting it all in one place. So you can adjust that however you need to, whether it's going to be horizontal and vertical. You just screw that on and you're good to go. The great thing about this is that you can go ahead and you can use these Joby GorillaPod legs to just kind of arrange this to work with whatever you need to. You can put it on the back of a chair, you can put it on a shelf, you can do whatever you need to do. So I really like that. When I'm on the go and I really want to capture great footage, even while I'm walking around, I use the DJI Osmo Mobile, and this is from my friends over at GearBest. This is an easy to use stabilization rig that also lets me control pretty much all of the direction while keeping the camera steady with the iPhone. So this is amazing, and it lets me do a lot of walk and talk stuff, and it could let me do some very interesting captures and pans. So I highly recommend this. This will be linked in the description below. Thanks to my friends at GearBest for sending this over. I really appreciate it. Alternatively, you can use the Zhiyun Crane Smooth. I use the Zhiyun Crane V2 for my DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, but this is just another affordable option for you for stabilization with your smartphone. This basically turns this into a film studio when I combine it with other accessories. Finally, let's talk about audio. When it comes to your smartphones, the internal audio is pretty okay. It's not that bad, but a lot of times on the go, I'll just plug in this simple Rode VideoMic Me, and all of a sudden I've got a shotgun microphone attached to my smartphone. For those of you on newer iPhones that lack a headphone jack, unlike my iPhone 6s, I have the Sennheiser lav mic here, and so this is a clip-on lapel mic just like I use for my speaking engagements. The difference is instead of being wireless, this connects to the iPhone via a lightning cable. So you can just plug this into pretty much any new iPhone, and then you can just go ahead and you can just clip this on and you've got quality audio. When it comes to video editing, I prefer to do that on my desktop in Adobe Premiere Pro. However, if all you want to do is use your smartphone, then one of the apps I'm going to recommend is Adobe Premiere Clip. This is a great and convenient, easy to use app. It's one of my favorites, and I use it to do little things that I do for social media all the time, but also I used to film and edit my Dear Entrepreneurs web series using this app. So it's actually pretty decent when it comes to just doing basic jump cuts and everything you need, and you can also change little things like exposure values. You can add background music to it. There's all kinds of nice little things you can do, including some minor color grading. So I definitely recommend it, especially if you're someone who's getting into video specifically through your smartphone and you're just not used to doing heavy video editing. So those are my tips on how you use your iPhone like a pro to do filmmaking and make online videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you're giving this a like. Make sure you leave me some comments. Let me know what other tutorials you would like to see from me. Do you want to see some more video app tutorials with regard to video editing? Do you want to see a full walkthrough of Adobe Premiere Clip? Would you like me to do a rundown on maybe 5 or 6 video editing apps for the iPhone? Let me know in the comments section what you guys want to see next. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome stuff on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. Because all you need to do it is this. Take care.